for the Supreme Court. While in Parliament, there was a press conference, and Sheila Sendeo is reporting live from Parliament. Sheila, good afternoon, and we missed part of your press conference, but tell us what really was said at that press conference.
Well, Ken, I have to say this was pretty much to do with Safran Morpho. That is the firm that provided the results transmission system. And the Jubilee team insists they were really actually calling out the NASA leader, Raila Odinga. They're saying he's the one who introduced this firm to the country while he was Prime Minister back in the day. And one of the MPs who spoke was Cecily Mbarire, who actually sat in Parliament's Accounts Committee as the Vice Chair. She said that they discussed this. They looked into the firm when they were investigating what happened or what went wrong in 2013 with the failures in the BVR kits, and they actually went to Canada and in France and they investigated this firm, and they found that they had done nothing wrong, and they're actually insisting that it is the former Prime Minister himself who introduced this firm to the country, and therefore they're saying it is dishonest of him to come out now and say that they have been involved in wrongdoing. Remember, NASA has been insisting that Safran Morpho has to take responsibility for the failures in the KIEMS kits and the results transmission system that actually led to the cancellation of the presidential election results. They've said they will not go to the election, the repeat election, if the IEBC is going to source the services of the same firms. They want changes, but the Jubilee MPs saying that they cannot actually come out now and say that they don't want this firm, given that it is him who introduced this firm to the country back in the day when he was a Prime Minister. They're also saying that they're going to attend the meeting that has been called by the IEBC tomorrow to discuss, among other issues, preparations for the repeat poll that is scheduled for the 17th of October, even though that date is still uncertain as of now. And they've called out the opposition for their statements or their sentiments that they will not be attending that meeting. They're saying that it's clear that the opposition doesn't want an election based on what they've been doing, all this build-up. There are questions or concerns about the results transmission system, the firm that should print the ballot tender, and therefore again saying that they will not attend that meeting that brings together all the political players ahead of the repeat election, and therefore they're saying they're being dishonest. It is clear they don't want an election, but they will go ahead and meet the IEBC tomorrow. Remember, all this just ripple effects of that Supreme Court ruling that cancelled the election. As you mentioned there earlier, Ken, there were petitions filed by a petitioner who really is questioning the conduct of two of the Supreme Court judges, and we understand the Judicial Service Commission has been meeting on that as well to try to grapple with all these questions on the conduct of some of the judges that presided over the presidential election. Remember, just last week there was another petition by a member of Parliament, Nyeritown MP Ngunjiri Wambugu, who called into question the conduct of Chief Justice David Maraga. He said later that he had withdrawn that petition, that he will not be pursuing it at the moment, and therefore the Judicial Service Commission has to grapple with all these questions, and they will probably be giving a way forward in the face of all these accusations against some of the judges of the Supreme Court. Ken.
All right, Sheila Sendeo.